Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
A 39-year-old WWE star has taken a brutal dig at Adam Pearce. The Raw general manager recently celebrated a major career milestone. Pearce took to X, formerly Twitter, to reveal that he has completed 30 years in wrestling. He recalled how the journey has allowed him to experience different cultures and places in the world. He also mentioned that he is looking forward to the next 30 after the recent milestone. However, New Day member Xavier Woods wasted no time in taking a dig at the veteran. The former King of the Ring winner took to the comments section of Pearce's post and mocked him, saying he hoped he had 30 minutes and not 30 years left. Hopefully it's 30 minutes more and not 30 years. Would love to have a GM on Raw that could handle things without looking like Hayes gonna have a stroke every Monday, he wrote. Woods and Kofi Kingston have been taking shots at Pearce and have expressed their frustrations with his handling of Raw. This comment by the decorated tag team star is the continuation of that ongoing storyline feud with the Raw GM. The faction has been unhappy with Pearce after they were not awarded a rematch following their tag team title loss to the Judgment Day a few months ago as part of their storyline animosity against Adam Pearce. Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods have repeatedly called him unfit to be the Raw GM last week after Pearce called out Woods for his ability to talk *T. Kofi responded with a post on X, calling him out for using profanity. The former WWE champion said that Pearce was a terrible example of a leader, and he should fine himself for using such language. The WWE Universe erupted this week following a fiery exchange between WWE official Adam Pearce and a 39-year-old veteran star that quickly turned viral online. The situation, which began as a typical backstage segment, spiraled into chaos when the veteran brutally mocked Pearce, claiming he looked like he was going to have a stroke due to his visible frustration over recent WWE events. This unscripted feeling moment has not only become a trending topic on social media but also raised questions about growing backstage tensions in WWE, especially with Survivor Series on the horizon and chaos surrounding roster decisions. The heated backstage segment, the incident, occurred during Monday Night Raw, when Adam Pearce was seen speaking with several stars about the upcoming premium live event. The segment took a sharp turn when Baron Corbin, the outspoken 39-year-old WWE veteran, interrupted Pearce and began hurling insults after being denied a spot in an advertised qualifier match. Corbin, clearly irritated, snapped at Pearce, "You walk around here acting like the boss, Adam, but you look like you're going to have a stroke trying to keep this roster in line. Take a breath, man." The crowd watching the segment in the arena gasped, and even the commentary team momentarily went silent. The jab, though cutting, drew laughter from some fans online who felt Corbin's frustration was justified. However, others criticized the remark as unprofessional, noting that Pearce, as a company official, has often found himself caught between conflicting egos and storyline chaos. Pearce's reaction: professional. Yet furious following the segment, WWE cameras caught Pearce storming out of the area, muttering under his breath, clearly livid about Corbin's outburst, while Pearce maintained professionalism on camera. Sources backstage revealed that the WWE official was not amused by the unscripted insult. One insider noted, "Adam's one of the hardest working people in the company right now. He's juggling multiple brands, from Raw to SmackDown, and dealing with top talent egos daily." Corbin went too far with that comment. Pearce later posted a cryptic message on X, formerly Twitter, saying, "Some people mistake patience for weakness. Don't test it." The post was vague, but fans immediately linked it to the segment with Corbin. Fans react. Split opinions flood social media. The WWE universe was quick to weigh in, flooding social media platforms with reactions. Many fans supported Pearce, praising him for keeping the product organized despite all the chaos from the Judgment Day, the Bloodline, and other ongoing feuds. One fan wrote on X, "Adam Pearce deserves a medal for what he deals with every week." Corbin was out of line. Another added, "That line was savage." Corbin really said what a lot of fans have been thinking about Pearce being overworked. The moment has since generated thousands of memes, with some fans editing clips of Pearce looking visibly stressed during previous episodes and captioning them with Corbin's quote, "A long-standing frustration boils." Over this isn't the first time Corbin has taken aim at WWE management. Over the past year, he has repeatedly voiced his dissatisfaction about being overlooked in major storylines, claiming that he's been misused despite his experience and accolades. Corbin's frustration reportedly grew after the success of other returning stars like LA Knight and Drew McIntyre, who have both been featured heavily on premium live events. Insiders claim Corbin had been lobbying for a character refresh or faction alignment leading into Survivor Series. But those plans were apparently put on hold, something that may have triggered his latest verbal attack on Pearce. One backstage source commented, "Corbin's been pitching ideas non-stop. He wants to be taken seriously again, but creative has been slow to act." That tension came out on TV. Adam Pearce's authority challenged Adam Pearce, has been one of WWE's most visible authority figures since 2020, taking on the unenviable role of managing chaotic situations across both Raw and SmackDown. While he's usually calm and measured, the stress has been noticeable in recent weeks, especially with rivalries like the Judgment Day imploding and tension brewing within the Bloodline. Storyline, Pearce's role often requires him to make controversial calls, and Corbin's mocking statement about his appearance and stress level hit close to home. During a backstage interview after the show, Pearce addressed the moment indirectly, stating, "If anyone thinks that disrespecting authority gets them further in WWE, they're sorely mistaken. My job isn't easy, but I don't break under pressure. I make things happen." The comment was followed by a stern look, hinting that Pearce may take official action against Corbin on the next episode of Raw. Potential fallout: will Corbin face consequences? Given WWE's reputation for turning real-life tension into storyline gold, many fans are speculating that this confrontation could evolve into a full-blown rivalry between Corbin and Pearce. Some fans even believe Pearce might announce a punishment match for Corbin, possibly forcing him to compete in a high-stakes qualifier or face an opponent of Pearce's choosing. Others think WWE creative might use this as an opportunity to re-establish Corbin as a dangerous heel, one who disrespects management and blurs the line between storyline and reality. An insider close to creative shared, "There's talk of making this a long-term story. Corbin embarrassed Pearce on live TV, so naturally, Adam wants payback. This could lead to a match where Pearce gets physical again, which fans haven't seen in a while. If that happens, it would mark Pearce's first in-ring return since his brief involvement in Roman Reigns' storyline back in 2021. Several WWE stars reportedly reacted to the situation backstage. According to reports, Sami Zayn and Chad Gable were seen laughing about Corbin's stroke comment, though others, like Rhea Ripley, allegedly told Corbin to chill because the line might be interpreted as going too far. Even Triple H was said to have commented privately, calling the segment unexpectedly real but potentially useful in developing future TV tension. If this is true, it wouldn't be the first time Triple H has allowed real friction to enhance storytelling, something that worked effectively during the recent CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud. Adam Pearce's job has never been harder, with brand wars, authority disputes, and star egos clashing weekly. His character represents the modern WWE executive, overworked, constantly under scrutiny, and barely holding things together. Corbin's insult, while shocking, actually reflects the underlying chaos currently defining the WWE landscape. It's no secret that Pearce's on-screen stress mirrors real creative pressure behind the scenes. As WWE continues to balance long-term storytelling with fan demands for fresh, unpredictable television, the "gonna have a stroke" incident may have started as a moment of spontaneous frustration, but it's now one of the most talked about WWE moments of the week. Whether this becomes a storyline or remains a real-life reprimand, it highlights the thin line between scripted entertainment and genuine emotion. For Baron Corbin, it could reignite his career as a rebellious heel, unafraid to speak his mind. For Adam Pearce, it's another reminder that being the face of WWE authority comes with endless headaches and, yes, maybe even a few gray hairs. But one thing's certain: the WWE Universe will be watching next Monday to see if Pearce retaliates, or if Corbin's mockery comes back to bite him in the ring.